I choose you, Missy Stevens.
You're watching TV Water Cooler, a show that's so hot we can actually resurrect the dead.
Like today, our guest, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, better known as Denny Duquette from Grey's Anatomy.
And I have to say, what can I say after a scene like that except you complete me? That was the most romantic, beautiful moment.
Yeah.
And for such a sad episode, what has been the response you've gotten in the days since this aired?
Well, I think people are surprised to see me up and around.
Lazarus!
Yeah, going to the grocery store, there's been some tears of people kind of falling over, happy to see Denny up and around.
I hear your mom cried for like 10 minutes after she saw it.
Mom called, and I couldn't actually understand a word she was saying for 10 minutes because it was just kind of the shuddering type of crying, and she just wanted to hear my voice, basically. And Mom, it's okay. Jeff's okay. Your son is all right.
Kudos to acting.
Denny, on the other hand, not so good.
Yeah, now, when did you find out that Denny was going to die?
I kind of knew when I took the job that this was sort of the possibility. Not that I didn't vie for another option. Every day I would go to work saying, you know, he ought to live. We ought to see what happens with Denny and Izzy.
Didn't you come up with a plot to resurrect your character or resurrect yourself?
Well, the theory was that Denny has his twin brother, Lenny, who is a pediatric surgeon, because they kind of need one of those on the show, and then he could sweep Izzy off her feet.
Except that Lenny and Izzy sounds like a pair of accountants. So, now,
or we could call her Squiggy.
have you had to die on camera before?
Yeah, but not quite like this death.
Well, folks who don't know, you're also play a dead love interest on Weeds.
Yeah, dead there. We never saw me die.
Mary Louise Parker.
Right, Mary Louise, who's awesome. I've been very lucky this year working with, I think, two of the finest actresses on television right now. Mary Louise and Katherine Heigl, I think, are both brilliant.
But there are women across the country that are writing blogs saying, you were the reason they watched the show. Now that you're gone, they're really livid about it. They are really livid. And I heard you've read some of these blogs. What do they say?
I have. Last thing I read, Mom keeps me kind of informed. She's big on the internet right now, and I know that people are trying to start a petition to bring me back, much like kind of my idea, the twin brother thing has come up. So I'm glad to know that we're great minds think alike. It's very flattering. I'm flattered, and it was such a great opportunity. And look, I wish I was still on the damn show.
Yeah.
What can I say?
That's how I feel about this program.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
So, first off, do you go by Jeffrey or Jeff Dean?
Am I in trouble?
No, but you have so many. Yeah, I heard you have a lot of different names. People
Well,
call
when
you
I'm in
many
trouble,
things.
it's usually Jeffrey Dean.
Okay.
That's how Mom refers when, I'm in trouble. It's Jeffrey Dean.
Jeffrey Dean, why did you die on that show?
Yes. Right. Yeah. And on a good day, I'm just Jeff or Jeffrey.
How about a Broadway show? Come back to life, Jeffrey Dean.
Perfect. And he's in trouble twice.
Yeah.
And then for your rap album, we'll call you J-Mo. What about Supernatural? That's the third show that you're on.
Yeah,
And can you explain a little bit about the character on that one? That's a weird kind of situation.
Yeah, well, they just got picked up for their second year, but I play the father of Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki, and there were kind of a demon-fighting family. My wife was killed in the pilot by a demon entity, and I kind of spend my life looking for revenge and raise my children to fight demons and other supernatural sources. And I was missing a lot of last year, and toward the end, they found me, and we went demon hunting together, and the season ended in a big cliffhanger. So I'm anxious to see what happens, knock on wood, and we'll see where that goes. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're very comfortable with death, and that's good.
I can die.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I want to picture your next show where you're a dead ghost chasing other dead ghosts on a hospital bed made of hemp.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a superweeds anatomy.
Nice.
All three characters in one.
All three characters in one.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure. We can't wait to see what you do next in your career.
Thank you very much.
You're a solid actor. It's great to see you getting so much work. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, everyone.